What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Today, we have plenty of things to talk about. Obviously, Allegri is going to end up previewing the match against Torino, but there's real news today that we need to break down. Some rumors floated out there about a potential offer to Paul Pogba to join the Bianconeri, as well as we got to talk about an Italian prospect that Juventus is looking at, and then some ridiculous number that Bernardeschi is asking for. Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today, it's February 17, 2022. It is a Thursday, and of course, we have your latest rundown of all things Juventus, all the news that you care about, and we're going to try to get it to you and get you in and out of here and about your day as quickly as possible. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. Let's just get into it. All right, the very first news story of the day that we're talking about is about Paul Pogba, and this is Paolo Nonmolo, who is out here he's been cooking the last few weeks. Am I right? Anyway, he says on Tuesday, contacts made with Pogba's entourage again to make an official offer, 7.5 million euros plus 2.5 million euros bonus, half regarding appearances and personal performance, half regarding team objectives. The proposed contract is 3 years plus an option for a further year. Pogba today has no offers from either PSG or Real because both do not know for certain who will be the coach next year. So here's the thing. That's the number that's floated out there. I think a lot of us, there are also other ideas float out there about Paul Pogba. I think the number 9 million euros per season are really floated out there. I think if you look at this, that's 10 million euros. If this is what Juventus' number is, I don't think it gets done. I think right now, Paul Pogba, we've seen numbers float out there for potentially, I think it was PSG and then actually Manchester United offering much more than this. We're talking about in the double figures without bonuses, or maybe with bonuses factored in, but with a low number for the bonuses. I don't think that that gets done. I think Paul Pogba, if he expects to get paid, he'll get paid a little bit more than that. I just don't see it maybe happening for Juventus. We'll see. But right now, that's just my personal opinion. If just going basically off these facts, if these are facts, this is the latest news and the latest report for potential options that he's looking at. Obviously, PSG and Real Madrid, we don't know who the coach will be. We'll see if things change once that happens. If they end up keeping their guy, if they end up moving away from them, adding somebody else, see what their really desires are there, and how much the competition really heats up for Juventus. If Juventus can get him for if this is a number that Juventus can get him at, I'm here for it. I'm going to, I'll do a little bit. I'll bend the knee to Arriva Bene, and I'll bend the knee to Cherubini. I just don't see it happening. Let me know your thoughts. We talked about it a little bit yesterday as well. Okay, continuing on to talk about another midfielder. Maybe Juventus is going to go after. Paolo Nonmolo says that Juventus are not giving up on Gravenberch. The offer remains the same. 20 plus 5 million euros as bonus, a 4-year contract. Juve intend to sell Rabiot at the end of the year, who has offers from Ancelotti and the Premier League, and he has expressed his intention to leave. Obviously, I will say I'm here for it. If you can get Gravenberch, absolutely, get it done, fine, but let's see how much they can really end up offering or paying for him overall for the player. But that's how it stands right now. That's the latest update for Gravenberch, but that's where we are as of, February. All right, let's continue on, though. Talk about another player Juventus are potentially interested in, and that's Paolo Nonmolo coming out with another banger, saying that Juve have been following Raul Bellanova, right wing and right back for Cagliari, for 3 weeks. Cagliari are strongly interested in Ake, a solution that could interest both clubs. I'll be honest, I haven't followed Bellanova closely. I don't know how great of a player he is, if he's a solid option for right back or right wing, if that's something that really ends up being coming to fruition and seems to be a solid target for Juventus. I know you guys will have your opinions, and let me know in the comment section down below. I'm just reporting. Don't shoot the messenger, or not really reporting. I'm just I'm baby birding it to you, right? I'm mama birding it to the baby bird. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, honestly, I know a lot of people were big on Ake. am not. I don't see a lot. I don't see the hype there. I really feel like if he could have done something by now, I feel like he would have done. I know he got some time in the last match, but it remains to be seen how his future will really play out for Juventus at the current time. Also, there's so many youth players, right? So many younger players. Who's going to get time? Who's not going to get time? Continuing on, Nico Schiera is out here saying about Federico Bernardeschi, and this one heated me up a little bit, let's be honest. I think it will you too. It says Federico Bernardeschi has been offered in recent weeks to Inter and Milan. I'm guessing by his agent. The player is asking for a salary of 4.5 million euros net per season, plus bonuses. In December, Juventus had proposed 3 million euros plus bonuses to renew his contract. Continuing on from what I was just going to continue saying that is, I think 3 million plus bonuses is way too damn much for Juventus to pay. Right, for the play for 3 freaking goals in however many seasons, Bernardeschi is asking 4.5 million euros. It's laughable, plus bonuses. I'll say this: I am disgusted with Bernardeschi if this is the truth. I understand you want to get your money, but there's no chance that he actually believes that he's worth that. There's no way that he believes he's actually worth that amount of money. Like I said, Juventus paying 2 million, 3 million, 3 million tops total to me is what he's worth. He is not worth 4.5 million euros. If Inter or Milan are willing to pay that, fine, have him. He's all yours. Enjoy it. Enjoy the 1 goal every 3 years or 2 goals every 3 years, whatever have you. That's fine with me. I don't know what headspace Federico Bernardeschi is in to even think that he is worth this amount of money. It's preposterous. Anyway, that's how it stands right now. If that's actually true, if that's really what he is demanding from Juventus, bye-bye. See ya. Done. All right, let's move on. If that is true, actually, also, I'm done talking about Bernardeschi. I'm done talking about him. If that's actually the true, what he thinks he's worth and what he's demanding, get the absolute hell out of here. All right. Continuing on, Max Allegri had some comments before the match against Torino that Juventus are going to play tomorrow. A Friday match, which is kind of not odd, but it's been a while, right? Anyway, he goes on to Juventus TV to say the derby is always always a special game. We need our fans. Tomorrow will be a complicated game. They have struggled here recently. It's always been a close match. One of those that I feel like Torino really gets up for when they play Juventus. Tomorrow we'll play against a team that has rediscovered their DNA of its history. We'll need the fans. The game will be complicated. The third against teams who play in a similar way. Let's hope we've learned. A derby is never unbalanced. Tomorrow will be difficult and important for the league. Then they will be angry. We'll need a great performance ahead of Tuesday. So, a lot of coach speak, but really a lot of truth there as well. Just saying Juventus have to play up to par. Really would like to be able to lean into the fans, and hopefully there are enough fans there supporting the team, supporting Juventus, even though maybe you may be frustrated with a little bit of the pace of play lately. Goes on to say the late changes in Bergamo, the team was doing well when they scored a wonderful goal. Let's look at the glass half full. Playing against Atalanta is never easy. Okay, you shut up. Now you shut up. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not coming at Allegri that hard. But really, Allegri, really, are you going to say that team was playing well? Because I'm going to call BS. 20 minutes early in the game, they played well. The very first 20 minutes. After that, bleep show. Absolute bleep show. Really, they were lucky to escape with that. I didn't like the way you played. I didn't like the way you lined up. And I hated your substitution pattern. There we go. It's out. Little catharsis here for me. It goes on to say 1 point is also important. Why? You win or lose a championship by 1 point. Yeah, you also win or lose a championship by multiple points. You win or lose the Champions League by 1 point. You stay in City A or get relegated by 1 point. This is absolute okay, I'm not going to say stupidity. I'm not going to say it. I'm a little heated right now. Bernardeschi got me a little bit warmed up, and then Allegri came out of here trying to defend his crap tactics and the way that he played, or the way that he set the team up to play last match, and then his okay with 1 point. I quit defending it. What I want to hear my coach say is 1 point in this match was not good enough. 3 points is what we needed. 3 points is what we should have got. We got bailed out by Danilo in that not crap play. But, we got bailed out by Danilo in that play, getting a point there. Fine, that's great. Or that's not even great. That's fine. but I'm not happy about it. That's not good enough, and our team should not believe that's good enough. That's my feeling on the matter, at least. Calma. All right. Bonucci won't be there because he has a calf strain. We'll see if he can make it back for the Champions League. So another center back, we're down. Quadrado will play as a right back tomorrow. So I'm guessing you're going to move Danilo over there to play alongside De Ligt. Pellegrini had a difficult moment due to some injuries. Now he's back in good shape and is a reliable player. So that actually is something that interested me because we talked about it a little bit on the podcast. If you saw it, and I think I talked about it in another video as well. But basically being like, where has Pellegrini been? Because like Alexandro has been getting a lot of play, and there's a lot of times where Pellegrini midway through the first half of the season was being utilized and being given a little bit more credit for what he was doing and how he was performing. And then he kind of fell off the face of the earth. I thought Allegri was done with him. It appears not to be that way, or maybe they're hearing some people questioning what's going on, and now he feels more pressure to utilize him. We'll see what that actually is. He goes on to say, "I'll evaluate King. He came in well on Sunday. He's important right now with a lot of games coming up." Again, gonna have to say I disagree. I don't know, and I want to believe in my boy Moise Kean, but I think we've seen what he is at Juventus. And under the system, I just don't think it's coming. I don't think it's getting turned on anytime soon. Unfortunately, I don't know if I will field the Trident tomorrow. So take that for what it's worth. I'd rather see it, but I just want to at least see Dybala and Vlahovic playing well together. Doubts in the midfield for tomorrow: one of Zakaria or McKinney, and one of Arthur or Locatelli. So a lot of reports lately seem to be hinting that Locatelli will start from the bench tomorrow. It is what it is. I'm not a fan of it, obviously, but I want to see Zakaria playing out there. I don't know why it has to be Zakaria or McKinney and then Archer or Locatelli. Are we playing in a system where we're only using two midfielders? I need to see how they end up lining up to really see if this is worth the criticism that I'm wanting to give right now. And then finally, the last bit of it says, the boys have put aside their personal goals and are playing as a team. They now understand me better. There's a desire to get there and get back to winning. It's going to be difficult this year, but we have important objectives. To question Morata technically is pure madness. Right now, he's doing very well. He's calm. We focus together on this moment and the coming months. I think Morata right now, I think he's been playing better the last couple games, obviously, or at least, this part of the news part of the season. Maybe last match, or, so he didn't play as well as he did the first match coming back with Vlahovic and Dybala, but I think he can still be a very useful piece for Juventus. It's just important right now Juventus win and get as many points as they can. You have no excuse as Juventus to drop really any points, and they will drop points, but it's really inexcusable to drop points until really you're playing Inter in a couple months. We'll see what happens in the Champions League, but when it comes to Serie A, you have to be on top. You have to be winning. You have to have that killer instinct, Fino alla fine till the end. We'll see how this plays out. Because I'm hoping that they end up making top four, and I think that they should, and I think there's no excuse. It's inexcusable to not make top four. But I still think I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. But I still think that there should be some potential for you to be competitive there at the end. I'm not saying you're going to win the Scudetto, but to at least be within a few points there at the end, I would hope so. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for today. That's our latest update regarding all things Juventus, all the news you care about. Let me know what you thought about those numbers about Pogba. What about the ludicrous numbers about Bernardeschi? Let me know your personal opinion on that. Are you as heated up as me, or do you think I'm in the wrong and you think that he's really worth it? If so, I would like to hear where you're coming from and where your mental space is at. And then also let me know your thoughts on what Allegri had to say as well. That'll be all for today. Make sure you hit the like button, smash the subscribe button if you liked what you saw here today. Hopefully you'll get to be able to see more videos down the line, as well as hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest drops. We'll see you next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.